This section of our council meeting is for public comment. Public comment means exactly that, public comment. It's not a question and answer period. Paul Brown. Please write his name and address, please.
Paul Brown, 206 Highland Avenue. Although you have determined that this is not a question and answer period, the state of Pennsylvania says that I have the right to address you, and I have the right to ask you questions. So my questions are, I would like to know, why is the agenda blank? Mr. Blackson, I'd like an answer from you. There's nothing on this agenda. And if you're going to have public comment, and the public has a right to address the council, you must provide the public with an agenda of what you're going to speak. And there is nothing on here. It's subjects. That's it. The topic. Not even the topic. So I want to know, why is the agenda blank?
Ms. Brown, would you cite
Mr. Iannelli, you do not live in Darby. You are not my council person. I did not elect you. I'm not addressing you. Mr. Blackson, I'm asking you, why is the agenda blank?
Again, Ms. Brown. Yes.
Why does the solicitor have to tell the vice president what to do?
He's not telling me what to do. He's making a
Telling you how to answer me.
No, I'm going to answer you my way. The same thing I said at the
Why is
beginning
your
of the
agenda
meeting.
blank?
Same thing at the beginning of the meeting. This is not a question and answer period.
Okay.
I'd
like to also know, Mr. Blackson, why you do not provide committee meeting minutes as required. Why are there no committee meeting minutes? No answer. Also want to know, where is the municipal complex? You borrowed over $5 million and you built a dilapidated recreation center. We were supposed to get a police station, a courthouse, and a borough hall in addition to the recreation center. Did you run out of funding? Why has it been almost 5 years now and it's not built? No answer. Okay. I also like to know about the full-time police officers. What is the status of the 2 full-time and 1 part-time officer that you put on desk duty or administrative leave? And I also would like to know why I received a letter from the solicitor on December 30th that said that there were no records of what to determine the amount is to pay the chief of police. However, you have been overpaying him for the last few years by several $1,000s. And if there's no records to determine the amount of money that he's owed, that he says he's owed, how can you give him an extra $50,000 this year, an extra $30,000 last year, and all the extra money that he has been given? So why is it? And I can tell you right now, because your records are fraudulent. There's no other word for that. In 2005, in June, July, August, and September, Mr. Smythe did not come to work. He stayed at his friend Cornelius Cassidy's bedside until he died on September 24th, until after that. He did not come into this police station one day. He put Lieutenant Gibney in charge. However, your records reflect that in June, July, he worked 8 hours every single day, all the way up until September. The first time he took off was the week of September 24th. Now, why did my tax dollars go to pay him a full-time salary when he was not here? And that amount is being determined into the figure that you have given him already.
Mr. Sykes.
I want my question answered.
Mr. Sykes.
Mr. Blackson, public comment is for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You had no one else that signed in. Did you sign in?
I signed it.
That's not even business whether he signed in.
I'm asking to speak again. And, so you're going to let... okay, so he's not a resident.
She's timed out.
He's not a resident. He's a landlord. He's your landlord. And as a matter of fact, I believe.
Mr.
Okay?
Something.
Mr.
So you mean to tell me you're not going to answer my questions? All my questions, because you can't answer them? Is that why? So he's not a resident, and you have public comment for 30 minutes, and no one else has signed that sheet. So you're not allowed your landlord or your former landlord, if he still owns your property, to speak when he doesn't live here.
Do you have any comments you'd like to make?
Are you a resident? Since when are non-residents allowed to do that?
Part of the public.
Part of the public.
Right there. Name and
Part of the
address,
public.
please.
Yes.
Whoa.
My name is Carl Sykes.
ACLU is going to be contacting you.
I own several properties in Darby. And I'm concerned about a few things that are going on. We've had an incident as recently as Monday with kids coming from the school, walking down on McDade, and literally getting into a brawl. I don't know what we can do about it, but it's a concern of mine. Another concern that I have is the vast amount of litter that's in our community.
Yes.
We have people that pick up virtually every day, and nobody respects our neighborhoods. They just throw stuff on the ground like a hand was on fire. I don't know what the answer to that is, if we can put more containers out, or have the police maybe have a little effort, an initiative toward getting these people, and they're not all just kids. I see the adults do it too. And if we could have some type of meaningful punishment for them, like maybe 4 hours of litter patrol if they're doing it. I don't want to get into a monetary thing. A lot of people that are doing this can't afford the fine, and it's not going to be enforced anyhow. But their time, and if they went out for 4 hours and picked up trash, it might be meaningful for them. And if they do it again, maybe they go for 8 hours. Something on that order. We have to do something. The place is just disgusting at times.
Thank you, Mr. Sykes.
And I thank you for indulging me.
Thank you.
Nigerian Association, anybody here? All right, maybe they'll come. We're gonna, part-time police officers, Karen.